Summary of the Odyssey by Homer. There are 20 years between the start of the story and when Odysseus left to fight in the Trojan War and the start of his trip home to Ithaca. Within the story, we start in the middle of things, or in medias res. Odysseus is stuck on an island with Calypso, the goddess of love, while his wife and son watch as the suitors, fine young men who want Queen Penelope's hand in marriage, hurt them. They have tried to get close to the loyal queen for years, but she has turned them down because she still hopes Odysseus will come back one day. The suitors have been free in the house since then, throwing loud parties and using up all the estate's resources. It is decided that the goddess Athena will help Odysseus. She persuades Zeus to send Hermes, the messenger god, to free Odysseus from Calypso's grip, and she goes to Ithaca to teach the young prince Telemachus how to be brave and strong. She motivates Telemachus to sail to Pylos and Sparta to find out what's going on with Odysseus. His newfound confidence and sense of belonging scares his suitors, who plan to kill him on his way home. There is nothing that King Nestor of Pylos can tell Telemachus about Odysseus. However, King Menelaus of Sparta says that the sea god Proteus told him that Odysseus is still living on the island of Ogygia. On the other hand, Hermes flies to Ogygia and tells Calypso to let Odysseus go. Odysseus sets sail and travels for 17 days until he sees the beach of Phaeacia. He has some problems getting there, but he finally makes it and falls asleep. The Phaeacian princess Nausicaa finds him on the beach the next morning in a sad state. She feeds him, clothes him, and offers to present him to her parents, the king and queen. But she asks that he enter the city far away from her so that mean people don't talk about her. After some time at court, he tells Alcinous and Arete everything about his trip. He talks about the Sicanes, who punished Odysseus's men for being careless and greedy, and the lotus eaters, whose flowers made his men sleepy with happiness. Tells the king and queen that he made Polyphemus blind, and Polyphemus asked his father Poseidon to get revenge. He tells them about Aeolus's bag of winds, the Laestrygonians who ate people, Circe, the witch who turned his men into pigs, the journey to the country of the dead, the beautiful sirens, and the monsters Scylla and Charybdis. With each test, more ship members died, and Odysseus had to get creative to stay alive. The men finally set up camp on the island of the sun. Tiresias, as the prophet, told Odysseus that his crew shouldn't hurt the sun god's cattle, but while Odysseus was sleeping, they did. When they were back at sea, Zeus sent down a lightning bolt that killed everyone but Odysseus. He made it to Calypso's island on a homemade raft and was held prisoner there for 7 years. This is the end of Odysseus' story. Alcinous sends him home the next day on a Phaeacian ship full of wealth. Athena tells him how bad things are in his home, warning him of more pain to come, and then she disguises herself as a poor beggar. She sends him to the farm of Eumaeus, a loyal pig herd, and tells Telemachus to get home quickly from Sparta. When father and son get back together, they plan how to get back at the suitors. Eumaeus and Odysseus show up at court the next day. Even though he looks different, the king's old dog Argos still knows him, and the nurse Euryclea does too because of the familiar hunting scar on his knee. Penelope likes him, but she doesn't know who he really is yet. Some of the suitors make fun of and insult Odysseus while he is disguised, but the king is very calm and doesn't react. Finally, the sad queen says she is going to hold an archery competition and will marry the man who can use Odysseus' bow to shoot a shot through a row of axes. But none of the suitors can even string Odysseus' bow, let alone shoot it. Odysseus, of course, shoots the arrow with style and grace. That's when the killing starts. Odysseus and Telemachus kill the suitors one by one with the help of Athena, the pig herd, and the cow herd. They also kill the girls and workers who are not loyal. Soon, Odysseus and Penelope will be together again. The families of the suitors get together to get revenge for the killings, but Zeus tells them to stay out of it. Poseidon is still angry with Odysseus, so he has to go on a short trip to make him feel better. Anyway, Ithaca is now peaceful again.
About the author. We don't know much about Homer's life. A lot of people think that person never lived and that Homer is a pen name for the works of many writers from different times. Some people think he was a blind court singer in the 8th century BC.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.